freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, Secret Service Sam, this is Samson's World with quite possibly one of my biggest updates to date. This is insane. Let me bring in the audio here.
And what we still want to know.
We are live with NASA. This is Samson's World. I'm sorry to break you right into this.
That evaporates as it gets warm, as it warms when it's close to a star like the sun. But to start with, I'd like to address the rumors right at the beginning. I think it's important that we talk about that. This object is a comet. It looks and behaves like a comet and all evidence points to it being a comet.
Who's this guy?
But this one came from outside the solar system, which makes it fascinating, exciting, and scientifically very important. This is only the third interstellar object like this that humanity has ever found. And a little bit more about the rumors. I think it's very important, and I'm actually very excited that a lot of the world was speculating about the comet while NASA was in a period where we couldn't speak about it due to the recent government shutdown. I think what I took away from that whole experience and watching that as we were working during the shutdown was just how interested and how excited people were about the possibility of what this comet could be.
You know what?
There was a lot of speculation about what it could be, but what I think is really awesome is that folks were interested in this incredible finding that we observed.
This is gaslighting
that came from the heavens, and what that means, what it could mean about how magical the universe could be. It expanded people's brains to think about how magical the universe could be. And I'll tell you, here at NASA, we think that every day, and so it's really great that you were able to join us while we were, not able to comment because of the shutdown constraints.
Dude, that's BS.
What that comment is, because we think the universe is a magical place, and we spend your treasure and we spend all of our time trying to make sure that we explore that and share with you as much as we can. In fact, we want very much to find signs of life in the universe. In fact, just a few months ago, we were with you and we talked about what we think might be the signal from ancient life on the surface of Mars from our amazing machines that have been roving the planet for 30 years to look for those things. That is something that's really important for us to learn about and discover. It could be an amazing discovery if and when we can confirm.
Guys, if you're just tuning in right now, we are live with NASA gaslighting us on what 3i Atlas is.
But just to give you a peek, here's one of the images from the closest physical instrument we had to the comet.
Okay.
From the HiRISE instrument on our Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter.
Got it.
Taken on October 2nd as the comet sailed by at a distance of 19 million miles from the instrument.
Okay.
You can see that Comet 3i Atlas looks like a fuzzy white ball. That ball is a cloud of dust and ice called the coma.
Gaslighting.
Which is shed by the comet as it continues its trajectory towards the sun. I'll leave it to my esteemed colleagues to share further details. And I'd like to introduce you to the head of NASA Science, Nikki Fox.
Nikki Fox, baby.
It is such a rare opportunity for us to be able to observe this interstellar comet. And NASA Science has been given this really, really exciting opportunity to.
Sorry, let me pull it back up here.
And literally from the moment of its discovery.
I'm just annoyed.
Just like Amit said, comets are tiny cosmic snowballs.
Let me pull this latest photo up, but Chinese have much better photos.
Where they came from. This one came from a different environment from our own. And so we're already starting to see some really interesting differences to comets from our own solar system.
Okay, like what?
3i Atlas, as you heard, is the third known interstellar object to pass through our solar system, the first one being identified in 2017. While these types of interstellar objects have long been predicted, we are just beginning to be able to find them thanks to the newest technologies with our network of Earth-based telescopes, which are designed to find small, fast-moving objects in space. The NASA-funded Atlas...
Uh-oh, what happened here? Where'd you go, princess?
Survey telescope, which made the discovery, is part of NASA's Planetary Defense Network. Our telescopes are always watching the skies to keep us safe And in doing so, they occasionally make major scientifically interesting discoveries, just like this one. Right away, of course, NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office they studied it, and they established that 3I Atlas is not a danger to Earth.
It won't let me
In
comment.
fact, it's at least twice as far away as the distance between the Earth and our sun. On October 30th, the comet itself reached the closest it will ever be to the sun when it crossed just inside Mars's orbit, which is why the image that Amit just showed, he noted it was the closest instrument physically to the comet, because the comet was right inside the orbit of Mars. Earth was on the opposite side of the sun, which is about as far away as our planet can possibly be from Mars. It's been clear from the moment of discovery that the comet was going to pass on the opposite side of the sun from where the Earth is. However, it was also...
Can they quit calling it a comet, bro? I'm not buying it.
Observations from Earth very, very difficult. And that is why...
If you're just tuning in, guys, this is Samson's World. This is where court, comedy, and culture collide, and we are listening live to NASA gaslight us about what 3I Atlas is. This is the most boring shit I've ever seen, and there's no good photos. Hold on one second. This might be my pans. Hello? Hold on one second. Sorry, what'd you say? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what'd you say?
Is Amazon a package for you always love?
Yeah, can you put it over either, are you in the alley?
Yeah, in the alley.
Okay, there's the gate to your left will slide open, and you can just put the box there.
It's a big door.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Pero,
Yeah, if you don't mind, just you slide the gate open, and then you can just put the box down, and I'll come get it.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Are you aware of 3I Atlas?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Is it real?
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay, well, thank you. Just let me know if you have any trouble, but thanks for putting that in there.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Well-
Thank you. Sorry, guys. Back to 3I Atlas.
The entire time it passes through our celestial neighborhood.
Celestial
Every
neighborhood.
is interconnected, and nearly 20 mission teams have been working together to really rise to this challenge. 20 mission teams, by the way, and counting. Everything we're learning about the comet is possible because of the distribution of all of the different instruments on our spacecraft with different capabilities. And I'll note that for some of them, we've even pushed our scientific instruments beyond their normal capabilities, beyond the things that they were designed.
I'm just not buying all this, guys. Like, why? Just the shutdown kept them from giving us this information? I'm not buying it. Then they disable the comments so we can't say what's going on.
Many different assets in different locations, observing things in different wavelengths, in different ways, with different instruments, each set of observations providing a different lens for understanding objects in the sky. The NASA science team has kept watch on 3I Atlas.
They're treating us like we're
entire
dumb.
journey through the solar system for the first time ever. So I'll just quickly go through the timeline of which NASA spacecraft have observed the comet thus far.
Please.
And we're still going. There will be more opportunities to observe this comet as it continues its journey through the solar system, passing the orbit of Jupiter in spring of 2026.
And hopefully going to your anus.
That are gathering observations of 3I Atlas.
Can't help myself.
Include Hubble, the James Webb Space Telescope, TESS, SWIFT, SPHEREX.
What do you guys think about this? Hey, Lindsay Hawkins, 13.
Reconnaissance Orbiter, MAVEN, Europa Clipper, Lucy, Cyclone.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get my packages. I ordered some pans, okay? Because you know how after a while when you have pans and it's like you've kind of scraped them up a little bit, and so some of that, you know, the Teflon or whatever has come up, and don't they say it like causes cancer? So I just went online and ordered like a set of 30 new pots and pans for like $160. So great. So, yeah, but we're talking 3i Atlas and we're talking Amazon pans. I had to answer the phone. You're awesome, Sam. I love you. Haha. So down to earth. Talking to Amazon live. I love it. No worries, Lindsay. Yep. You got to get the new pans, honestly. I was looking at ours the other day. Don't you ever, I know, $160. They look pretty cool. And you know, I'm kind of from the school of like thinking I'm not gonna just buy some super nice whatever all clad or whatever the nice like or Williams Sonoma. I was telling my dad this morning, I don't want to buy those really nice Williams Sonoma pots and pans because they're just gonna get destroyed just as fast as if I buy some cheap ones every 6 months. I mean, you can get maybe one Williams Sonoma pan for $160, and I got 30 of them. And it's legit. It's legit. Too legit to quit. It should be here soon. I'll tell you, it's called Kick Coin, and they look pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I mean, that's them. If you can see them, probably not. But anyway, I'm digressulating. What do you guys think about this NASA thing? I can get back to it. It's honestly, it's kind of boring the F out of me. Let's go to somebody else. Okay, where are we?
So combining the data from Lucy, Psyche, and Earth-based telescopes, scientists are hoping to better understand both the three-dimensional structure of the comet and the nature of the dust. It's a rare opportunity to compare ancient dust from a distant solar system to that from our own.
I don't believe any of them.
Now let's go to the next picture from the MAVEN spacecraft at Mars.
Oh, snipes.
At the beginning of October, 3i Atlas passed within 20 million miles of Mars, which gave our Mars spacecraft an opportunity for a close-up. And earlier you saw.
Let me see if I missed any other photos
from our Mars reconnaissance orbit.
Okay, the lady didn't have any pictures. This dude does. Dwayne has some pictures. Let me get some of these photos for you guys. Oh, snappy fish. I mean, I still have to say the Chinese have more impressive photos, I believe. You would only to hear them, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just getting these pictures, guys, that NASA has put up, so I may show them to you in real time, so you don't have to think about it. I'll think about it for you. In your time of need, I will be the earth that brings your earthly willy needs. I'll be the one to cherish your love forever. You are my love, yes, my love, forever and ever. Okay, I'm just going through getting these different pictures. Guys, that NASA's releasing this bullshit. They're gaslighting us. Like, yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute to see people talk about space, but that's we're so happy. I'm like, whatever, dude. Don't patronize us. I mean, action-packed. My man's is who I had on the show yesterday. He was freaking, he knew more than NASA did, bro. I would trust that man over anybody at NASA, and I don't even know him. Don't even know him, broski. Okay, bringing in all these NASA photos right to your grill space. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day, guys. Thanks for tuning in here to Samson's World, where court comedy and culture collide. And I'm going to have to add where space and time collide, because this show is expanding, guys. Like our universe, I am expanding. I was in my cocoon, baby, but I am butterflying out of this bitch sack, if you know what I'm saying. Waiting for these pictures. Okay, let me pull in these pictures for your viewing enjoyment. I'm here for you guys. You know, a lot of people, they dedicate their life to whatever. I'm dedicating my life to you guys. I'm dedicating my life to you guys, the truth. My global patriots all throughout the world. I have people who are like, hey, Sam from Scotland. Hey, Sam from Ghana. Hey, Sam from Puerto Rico. I mean, that's in the United States. But anyway, I'm digressing all over the place, but I am bringing in these latest photographs that NASA is releasing. Finally, oh, hey, guys, they were in the government shut. Like we're supposed to believe that? Like, what about the air traffic controllers that worked through the shutdown? You're going to tell me the third interstellar object ever to come into our universe and recorded history, and you freaking asshats are sitting on your JD Vance couch, humping it on hump day? You expect us to believe that? You think we're just, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, they treat me like a rat in a cage. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of being lied to. Aren't you? Huh? It's like I have children. I'm their father. I treat them like I'm their father. I'm teaching them. But that doesn't mean another man or woman is allowed to act like only my mom and dad can act like my mom and dad. I don't need the government. Get out of my face, bro. Anyway, here it goes. Here is the BS that NASA's releasing. That is, I believe that's when they said it was in the Mars spatials. I don't know. I'd have to have somebody professional on here. Guys, welcome into the chat. We passed the 69 mark of live viewers here. Thank you so much, wherever you're joining from. We are broadcasting live to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, or X as they're calling it. But this is crazy, guys. This is technology. I mean, how beautiful is it that, technology, for all the things that we say are terrible about it, the fact that I can pick up in Studio 8 in my attic of my home and have the #1 rated show in the world is shocking. It is shocking. And what I'm doing is manifesting, guys. I mean, it is crazy. That 3i Atlas, that NASA is just telling this, guys. I'm going to bring up the photos, but I'm just not buying it.
Call it stacking subsequent telescope.
They're just sitting here and boring the shit out of
the value of spacecraft and instruments designed to look directly toward the sun, as Nikki was saying before.
I keep my eyes fixed on the sun.
The ability to see other objects crossing, in this case, behind the sun from the telescope.
Okay, let me just pause this.
You'll be able to see the rest of the images on our 3i Atlas website, go.nasa.gov/3i-atlas. And there will be more to come.
Okay.
Not all of the data have been downlinked yet through NASA's Deep Space Network.
Why?
And there are more observations still in work. And also, it's a long way from where we are today, seeing the initial...
Again, guys, we are listening to NASA live, gaslight us. But these are the first images that we are seeing of 3i Atlas. And if you guys don't know what 3i Atlas is, it is an interstellar object. It stands for the third interstellar object that has been discovered by Atlas satellites. This is crazy. Satellite won't be my way. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm getting off today, man. This is a great. Oh, I had a great night last night too, guys. I had my movie premiere. Let me excuse me. Let me take a sip of water because I just aspirated. Let me play the Secret Service Sam here. Oh, excuse me. For the premiere. Well, not of Wicked, but the premiere of. Hold on, let me give it to you. Dog Patrol, starring Cuba Gooding Jr. Look at this. This is crazy. Here it is. I'll show you the red carpet in a second. Oh, there it is. Look at the dog. They have the coolest dogs.
Yes, I did. All right.
Patriots, we are on the red carpet here. As you can see, it's kind of awkward. People might talk to you. They take pictures of you. That's cool. Beautiful theater. I'll show you some more stuff. But this premiere is hot. The block is hot. Cuba Gooding is here. I haven't seen him yet. He's going to show me the money. That is the writer of the movie right there. And yeah, the block is hot. We are kicking ass, just doing this. Hang on.
Here you go.
This was in the movie, my part.
Oh no. Albert's back to it again.
I did that. I'm the dog catcher.
Better keep those dogs on a leash, or they'll be next. Feel me?
Cool.
Guess what I found? Looking down to the town. Huh, that's what I said. Gotta be careful, you're talking about power.
Look at that. So that was the movie premiere. It was pretty exciting. Wow, guys, let's I'll get back to NASA. This is crazy. I'm digressing all over the place.
Images
into what these things can be. You know, when you start seeing something, you just got to point. You know, it's natural to wonder what it is, and we actually love, as Amit said, we love that the world wandered along with us.
We love that the world wandered along with us. Dude, they're freaking gaslighting, bro. That's how people talk to you when they think you're stupid. Oh, I think it's so cute that you like what we do, but too bad because you can't do it like we can, and we're the professional. It's so cute, like Ahmed said. It's so cute.
A cool thing. We certainly were able, because of the measurements that Sean described,
yes,
from the astrophysics telescopes that immediately turned on this object once we found it. And even, you know, I was interested. I just learned that we'd actually gone back and actually seen it before we even found it. That was super cool. I just heard that from Sean.
What about the splitting into 16 engineered pieces? What? There's been no mention of Avi Loeb. Huh? Why not give some credit to his 12-page report? Or have you forgotten about that? Neil Tyson deGrasse didn't forget about that. I'll tell you that shit right now. Blah, blah. The block is so hot right now. The block is so hot. I can't even tell you how hot it is. This is crazy too. I mean, God, there's so much, guys. I got to bring this in. I'll get Neil Tyson deGrasse in here talking. Did you guys see even this guy found this thing? Some alien object, and he tries to drill into it, and then everything goes cray cray. What is going on?
Anyway, I guess we'll begin. I'm gonna go right in a hole there. Is this a good idea, guys?
No, it's not a good idea, bro. Let me tell you guys something. If you ever find something from outer space that looks like this, first, don't bring it in your house. Second, don't try to screw into it, bro. But he does. He does. Look at this.
At least save this in case I die.
Oh my God. No, bro. Hey, look, something weird happens when he starts to drill into it. This is freaking crazy. You guys, thank you for joining us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We're streaming live. This is amazing. We're almost about to hit 100 people on the live mark. Appreciate you guys here. Make sure to drop those badges, y'all. Please, those badges keep the show going. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Look, he starts to drill into it, and look what happens. Dude, that's creepy. Look, something. You hear? Do you hear that? Dude, Dude, it sounds like something's eating him. Dude, listen to this. Everything's cool, and then he goes into this weird groan. Listen, it's like some gas leaked out. Listen. Listen really closely to this shit, because this is freaking me the F out. He said...
No, I'm sorry.
Did you hear him? He goes, oh, no, I'm... And then he loses... Dude, it's like somebody's eating him from the head down. That's creepy. So that's a whole nother mystery going on in our universe. Have you guys seen that? Here's the latest pictures that NASA has released of 3i Atlas. In case you're just tuning in, this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collides, man. This is the Big Bang Theory, basically, is what I'm doing here. Breaking it down, this is the top-rated talk show in the world, thanks to you guys. We're beating out Gutfeld, Kimmel, Fallon, Seth Meyers. You know, we're going to break it, people. We're going old school with this. I'm going to build this show into the biggest thing the universe has ever known. These are all pictures of 3i Atlas. Look, I'll tell you this. Do you think Jimmy's showing you pictures of 3i Atlas or talking about it? No, they're too busy talking about Trump. Well, I'm talking about real shit affecting our universe. Look at this. These are all the latest pictures of 3i Atlas. Can't say I'm that impressed with them. Comet, 3i Atlas, hydrogen. Yeah, I mean, this is insanity. Linsanity. Let me show you something else. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Yep, this is one of the latest on
King 3i Atlas since July 2025. It was officially spotted by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, which is actually a bunch of telescopes all around the world in places like Hawaii, Chile, and South Africa. What they do is stare at the night sky and look for moving objects. And that is what they saw on the night of July 1st, just another moving object. So they classify it as a new asteroid, and they're ready to move on. But then they notice something weird about this one. It's moving too fast. Everything in space is constantly in motion, and every object in the solar system rotates around the sun because we are all trapped by its force of gravity. The fact that we are moving is what keeps us from falling into the well of gravity, and the closer you get to the sun, the faster you have to move in order to stay afloat. But if you start to move fast enough, then you actually start to rise up out of the well. And if you reach a certain velocity, then you break free completely of the sun's gravity and you can fly out into interstellar space. You enter the void of nothingness that exists between stars. And when astronomers clocked the velocity of this new asteroid, they were shocked. This was the fastest moving object ever detected in our solar system. Let's establish some scale here. The planet Earth orbits the sun at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. That's us. We're moving pretty fast and we're pretty close to the sun. But there are planets that are a lot closer. Here is Mercury, 0.4 astronomical units from the surface of the sun. It gets cooked, and to avoid falling into the gravity well, Mercury has to orbit at a velocity of around 48 kilometers per second. The new object discovered by Atlas was moving at 58 kilometers per second, and at the time, it was still way out there, just inside the orbit of Jupiter. That's about 4.5 AU away from the sun. And at that speed, it was clear that this object was going to blow straight past the sun and just keep on going. We call this a hyperbolic trajectory, meaning that this thing had come from the void, from interstellar space, and that's where it was going to return after completing its grand tour of our solar system. This is when the name 3i Atlas came to be, third interstellar object, which means there were two before it. You probably know this one, Oumuamua, the first ever identified interstellar visitor.
I didn't know Oumuamua. Did you guys?
And it was also pretty weird, although it was weird in a totally different way than Atlas is, and we'll get deeper into that very soon.
Yeah, good.
But we also have a second interstellar object, the often overlooked middle child, 2I Borisov, which was actually not that weird. Aside from the fact that it was interstellar, it basically just acted like a normal comet. So, if anything, it was weirdly not weird. There are 3 big differences between 3I Atlas and its interstellar siblings. One is size. It's literally much bigger. Oumuamua was up to 400 meters across. Borisov was as wide as 1 kilometer, but 3I Atlas could be up to 5.6 kilometers in width.
Wow.
2 is speed. Atlas travels at about double the velocity of Oumuamua and Borisov. And 3 is the direction that the object came from. And this is the really weird one.
Oh, give it.
Oumuamua came in from above, from the northern sky, which is the general direction that the solar system is moving. So we're all orbiting the sun, but the sun itself is also orbiting around the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and it's dragging us along with it. So as much as Oumuamua hit us, we also kind of ran into it. 2I Borisov did mostly the same thing. It came in at more of a diagonal angle than straight on, but from the same general direction. Now, 3I Atlas is not another head-on collision. This one is a T-bone, and it's coming in on that side angle in almost perfect alignment with all of the planets. Our solar system is like a disk of stuff that all formed around the sun. Over time, all of that stuff kept smashing into each other and forming into planets and moons and asteroids and things, but it all remained in a relatively flat disk shape.
Dude, this is why I love the TikTokulins, man. You just learn. You learn so much, guys. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Yeah, guys, we just been listening to NASA gaslight the shit out of us. Nothing they gave us was that interesting.
That was one
Let me see.
That we'd got some data and we'd seen the comet. I haven't had time to look at the data yet, but all of those things are coming up as we are getting more and more data coming down to us from those missions. And then as both Sean and Tom talked about, just really making sure we're sharpening up those images and really making sure they're calibrated. Right now we're putting out
sharpen up the images.
Their random motions for reasons that Sean will explain. And so that's the circumstantial evidence that makes us think that 3I Atlas came from a solar system that had larger motions relative to our solar neighborhood and is older. But it is a circumstantial and probabilistic argument.
So I'm just going to take this opportunity to brag about our telescopes and the James Webb Space Telescope in particular.
Go for it.
This blows my mind. We have data from galaxies closer to the origin of the universe than we have data from rocks closer to the origin of Earth, right? In other words, like if you pick up the oldest rock that we have from Earth, it is further away from the origin of Earth in terms of hundreds of millions of years than the amount of time there was between the origin of the universe and the earliest galaxies that JWST has now observed. And that's part of this story of how well we understand not just the history of our home planet, but the history of the entire universe that it's a part of. And now this is just another part of that story of the local neighborhood that our solar system is a part of.
All right, our last question for today comes from X and asks if we can see grains of sand on Mars. How is the clearest photo we can see for 3I Atlas, what we've seen?
So because we're closer to the grains of sands on Mars, right? And so the JWST can only get like these single pixel blobs of the faintest galaxies, the furthest away galaxies in our universe. And because 3I Atlas is in our solar system, we can get the images and the compositional information with JWST. As it got closer to some of the planetary spacecraft Tom was talking about, they can't even see these galaxies, but because 3I Atlas was closer to them than they were to JW, they got really good images of those of the object as it passed by.
Right, as you said, we can image individual grains on Mars because we have spacecraft standing on Mars.
Right.
But even our closest spacecraft to 3I Atlas, we're still 19 million miles away.
And it's going too fast for us to send something there to intercept. And
you heard that. We're still 19 million miles away with our closest spaceship.
So that's just not. That we just don't have. If we could, we would. Like we would be there up close and getting those grains.
Yeah, well, dude, why don't you work on that? What the hell else are you guys doing? You've been on the shutdown picking your butts. Good Lord, this is crazy. Man, here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Yes, it is, in fact, your world, Patriots. I'm just spinning it, telling you the stories that are happening inside of it. Kevin V, I love you too, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching on the Instagrams. We're broadcasting live to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter all at the same time. Oh, man, we got a lot of people here in the feed. Appreciate all you guys here. Let's see what else we got. The world is crazy when Marjorie Taylor Greene starts to make sense. Did you see this?
By a man that I fought for 6 years for.
Yeah, you're dumb.
And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary.
Okay, girl.
And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me.
Man, these
And I want to tell you that this only became possible today because the American people whom we serve as representatives here in Congress demanded that this vote happen.
Yep.
And they put more pressure on every single elected politician in this city than has ever been put on them. And today you are going to see probably a unanimous vote in the House.
They did. But did you see what happened? They had a unanimous vote, the House and the Senate. But then there's a little fine print. You got to pay attention to the fine print that gives AG Pam Bondi the right to go in and redact anything that she views as harmful to victims. And victims could be, you know who. But look what he said about Marjorie.
See what happened. Her life could be at danger because of the rhetoric.
Her life is in danger?
Who's
that?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, she says.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't think her life is in danger.
One thing I will give Trump so much credit for, he is the best at nicknames. I don't know if he is a ghostwriter or if this is all him. He's a genius at nicknames because he comes up Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's so brilliant. I mean, he's really good at it.
Frankly, I don't think anybody cares about her. See what?
Frankly, I don't think anybody cares about her. I mean, I didn't really care about her much either until she started making a little bit of sense. This is crazy, guys. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Look at this.
$8 million.
The most expensive painting ever sold sells at Sotheby's for $200 million, dude. Who the fuck does that?
199 million. Thank you very much.
Oh, let's see. You could cure hunger and homelessness, or shall I buy a painting from Mammy?
$200 million. $200 million. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. We're here at $200 million.
Yes, you want it?
At the new look Sotheby's on Broye in Madison Avenue, $200 million.
Yes, and those dudes don't even show up, dude. They're on the phone. They're at home diddying in the corner, bro, of their house. Yes, you did make it, Zaza, but you're going to have to rewind and watch the show because we were live with NASA.
I think this one comes up again. $200 million.
NASA basically just gaslit us, guys. If you're just tuning in, NASA gaslit us. It's so cute that you guys are into space too.
Wonderful thing at 200.
This guy bought a $200 million painting. That's it. Who gives a shit? This is interesting, though. This is going to be breaking and huge. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Anyway, this is crazy. This just happened. This is going to be the biggest sexual assault case ever to be dropped out of the military. Listen to this. This is crazy.
Watching a huge sexual assault case unfolding at Fort Hood in Texas right
Fort
now.
Hood.
It involves a
Yeah, I really-
gynecologist who is alleged to have
Really?
sexually assaulted and secretly recorded his patients.
Yuck.
And a lawyer whose firm is representing at least 55 women who are claiming to be victims is describing what could be the largest sexual misconduct case in the history of the U.S. military.
The potential magnitude of this harm is, to my knowledge, unprecedented in Army history. It spans 2 major military installations, 2 different chains of commands, thousands of military spouses and soldiers who fell under his care.
The Army major and gynecologist facing these accusations is Dr. Blaine McGraw. The Army suspended him last month, and last week, McGraw's identity was revealed in a lawsuit that was filed by a military spouse who's been identified only as Jane Doe. In this court filing, she accuses McGraw of secretly recording her recent pelvic exam and breast exam using a cell phone in his shirt pocket.
Ew.
According to the lawsuit, and also to sources that we've spoken to, the Army's Criminal Investigation Division, CID, first found out about these images on McGraw's phone when the husband of a different victim, a female Army officer, noticed that McGraw was secretly recording his wife during a vaginal ultrasound and alerted hospital officials.
Really? That is super creepy, bro. And this makes me think, have you guys ever seen anybody do this before? Oh, I can't get on that pocket. But like, I mean, have you ever seen anybody when they have it just kind of sitting there and it's in their pocket and you don't think about it, but the camera's out? Always insist that the camera is not out, bro. That's crazy.
This couple went to multiple hospital and base officials, but a source told CNN that they felt that their complaints were minimized or dismissed until investigators made a big discovery. Ultimately, those investigators found thousands of images and videos on the doctor's phone. McGraw's lawyer told CNN he is fully cooperating with the investigation, adding, "We have reason to believe, however, that Army special agents are providing members of the public with inaccurate and exaggerated information.
Dude,
We can think of no other reason for inaccurate leaks than to influence the outcome of the case." Fort Hood posted an announcement about McGraw's suspension on their website. They didn't name him, though. It says, "Fort Hood recognizes the great trust and responsibility inherent in caring for our soldiers, families, and beneficiaries, and will continue to care for everyone involved throughout this process. The matter remains under ongoing investigation, and the accused in this case is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law."
That's pretty cray-cray, guys. I don't know. So that's going to be a huge scandal that's rocking the Army right now. Man, that's crazy. Zaza, so glad you made it. 3i Atlas. I don't know. I didn't get too much new information out of NASA. Like I said, I'll show you. Here's their pictures. Here's the different pictures they have for us. I mean, I'm not that impressed. You know, I was expecting something better. You know what I mean? They're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're cool, but I don't know. What do you guys think out there? Let me know in the commentaries. 3i Atlas is above us. It's out there, Patriots. It's here. She ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. I mean, she is. She's fast. Let me see what else I got here in the rotation. Hang on. Gotta pull some of these pictures down first. This is just crazy. If you're just tuning into Samson's World, this is where court, comedy, and culture collides. Thank you, everybody in the live feed right now. We are rocking it right now. Let me see. What is this from? Patriot Secret. Oh, yeah, I already showed you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That was from my movie premiere last night. It was very exciting. Let me see what this is. Oh, right. That's a guy I showed you earlier. That's creepy AF. Let me bring in some more hot stuff. Hold on 1 second, Lens.
We have been
I love this. Jasmine Crockett, guys. She just was annihilating people over the Epstein files. Check this
I
out.
do want to point out, since we're talking about Jeffrey Epstein, because we
Yep.
couldn't talk about Epstein before. If
I
y'all
love
recall,
her.
we were gone for about 2 months because we couldn't talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
Mhm.
And now everybody wants to act as if they want to have like a real honest conversation about
Yep.
the victims and the survivors and everybody else. Where was this conversation a long time ago? And I know that y'all love to go back and say that Joe Biden didn't do it. You know, Joe Biden is blamed for everything. Joe Biden didn't do anything,
They always
and it was
say
Joe
Joe
Biden's
Biden.
fault. And why wasn't Joe Biden? Joe Biden didn't campaign on it. I just want to be clear. If y'all can run me the tape, then
A good drinking game is every time anybody in the administration says Biden take a drink, you'll be drunk.
run me the tape. But you know, when you campaign and you
Run
go
it back.
out and you make a promise, then we evaluate whether or not you actually meet your promises. So listen, this was rope that y'all decided to hang yourselves with because the president campaigned on the Epstein files while we were campaigning on things such as affordability. We
Eating.
were campaigning on the things that now people are complaining about, right? Because of the tariffs and the fact that you guys won't say anything and tell the president, hey, sir, tariffs are taxes. We as Republicans, we usually don't like taxes. And guess what? That's going to make everything unaffordable. So now he's going to be our big savior and he is going to reduce the price of foods because
Right.
he is the guy that actually increased the
Sure.
price of foods. So listen, if you can have this honest conversation about Epstein now, let's just go ahead with this lame duck president and be honest about everything that the American people care about.
Facts.
They care about affordability.
Yep.
They care about the fact that literally people are starving in this country because we have 42 million people. And I don't remember any one of you
Right.
during that almost 2-month break deciding to go on faux news or any other news outlet and say, you know what, it is wrong to have 42 million people that are relying on $6 a day to eat, and we have the money because somehow our president was able to find under the couch cushion, the one that
40.
JD wasn't sitting on, under the couch cushion, he was able to find
Yo,
42.
did you hear
You know
that?
what, it is wrong to
I'm
have
so
42 million people that are relying on $6 a day to eat.
Listen to this JD Vance joke she slips in, dude. She's the beast. I love her.
And we have the money because somehow our president was able to find under the couch cushion, the one that JD wasn't sitting on, under the couch cushion, he was able to find 42 or no, 40. How much did he find?
40.
To Argentina? 40. There we go. 40 billion to send to Argentina. But those emergency funds, he couldn't find them emergency funds so
That
that
part.
Americans could eat. So listen. If y'all are gonna be honest and talk about Epstein right now, let's be
Please.
honest about everything that is causing y'all to lose real bad. Did y'all see the election results on November 4th?
Yep.
It didn't go very well. So let's just start having honest conversations
Yeah.
so that hopefully some of y'all in some of these tight seats, maybe y'all can get reelected and we can just work together.
He's funny, man. Like the bit in it. I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gonna go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a sweater in front of your building. Filling no fillings. Oh my MGs, guys. My suits are always by La Contento NYC. That's what I wore to the premiere. Better Act Somebody, La Contento NYC. Shout out to Ujong and Ji-sun. It's just, man, that's the best suits. I always get the most compliments on these suits, man. I love them. They're so comfortable. They're custom. They're bespoke. I didn't really know what bespoke was, but bespoke just basically means you speak it and the shit happens, man. They measure it and they make it happen. Let's see here. We're going to bring in some more items that are going on in your world, Patriots. Let me bring in some new news for you. See what's going on in your world. It's a cray-cray. Did you guys see this? This is kind of crazy. Britney Spears, I am going to be on Nancy Grace tomorrow, guys, at 9:20 a.m. I don't know how I'm going to wake up because that's 6:20 a.m. my time. Some people got very upset about this on Instagram defending Britney. This is Secret Service Sam here. This is insane. Pray for Britney Spears. Yep. She's always doing her stuff online, man, where she's like half naked, so she's on her thong. Just released a video on her Instagram, a picture actually, of her showing off her big backside peach bucket, if you know what I'm saying. Peach bucket. So we need to pray for Britney, Patriots, because this is not good. I mean, you should see what she is wearing. She's just got her hands running them through the blonde hair as usual. She's not by a fireplace, although she does have the big boots on, which looks kind of funny. And get this, where was she before all this happened? Having a sleepover with Kim and Khloe Kardashian. Weird. Why aren't they home with their kids? Why are they sleeping over at Britney's house? The picture is on Instagram. You can see it for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be on Nancy Grace tomorrow morning talking about this scandal with Nancy Grace. Again, pray for Britney. We need to save Britney, man. I don't know what's going on with her, but just stop the backside shots. Baby, hit me one last time. Not Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of TikTok. All right, guys, here it is. Let me bring those pictures in for you real quick. People on Instagram, a couple of them, were like, Sam, leave Britney alone. And they're like trying to act like I was body shaming or just some craziness. I'm like, dude, I'm just a comedian journalist, man. Okay. I'm just telling you what's going on in your world. And guess what? If you want to get on and talk what about Britney, then make your own show, bro. And you commit to this crap, but don't tell me what to do on my own show. Don't ever tell me what to do, bro. I'm the one working my butt off here. Don't tell me what to do. Go make your own show. Here's the picture. It's not that crazy. I'm, of course, exaggerating and making fun, but here is the picture of her. She just doesn't look well in the eyes, okay? That's where I would say we're worried about her. Here is the picture from the Instagram. Here is the Instagram picture where you can barely see Kim and Khloe. Here it is, bringing it into the rickshaw. And here we go, Patriots. Look how fast we're able to do this, man. I'm mixing all these switches here behind the scenes for you. Here we go, bringing in that next picture. There we go. And Jasperillin Happelins. Yep, here we go. Sam Sniggity Biggity Biggity Boos. Here we go, Patriots. And there it is, schmooze. So that's Khloe Kardashian. Okay. That's Britney in the middle. That's Britney, bitch. And there's Kim K on the other side. Barely her face is in the picture. Again, guys, they don't need to be encouraging her to just act any crayer. I love Britney, guys. I care about Britney. I want to see her do well. I'm just judging her eyes as much. I'm not judging. She can do this all she wants, bro. But I'm telling you, these Kardashians are not good influences. They're only good Kardashians, Dashians are only a good influence on themselves. Nobody else. They ruin every man's life they're with. They ruin. Check the tapes. I mean, it's true. And then you heard Ray J is suing them because they trashed him on the deal of the tape. You know what I mean? They acted like he leaked it, but no, it was Kris Jenner leaked this tape. Kris Jenner leaked the sex tape. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Britney, please, girl, get some help. Call me if you need. I'm going to be on Nancy Grace tomorrow morning talking about this. I don't personally think that Britney needs a conservatorship, whatever it's called, where somebody else watching her, because that's not. But I think she just needs somebody to love her. I think she needs some love, some TLC, like, you know what I mean? Some good old, I want to love you, TLC. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm digressing, but she just needs love, I think. And maybe Khloe and Kim are giving her that in this picture. It does look loving, so I hope so. But Britney just, it's a lot. Look at Justin Bieber. He's all jacked out in the eye space now, too, because it ruins you. It turns your insides out, man. And at first you start off beautiful, but eventually your gross insides start to come out and we're able to see it. And I worry that, Britney is bubbling over. I don't know. Kevin Federline. I mean, how is it? That guy won the lottery, bro. I remember that when we were just like, how is he Britney's? It's so cray. But this is crazy. Let me see if there's any other little tidbits I can pull up here, guys, before we get out of here. Again, I really appreciate everybody in the feed doing what you're doing, keeping it Rizzo. This is interesting, guys. Getting back to Mr. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. You know, I can't help but say it, but there's just weird things. You know, when Trump got, you know, the assassination attempt, something just didn't sit right. Why does he not care about finding that guy anymore? You know, they don't care. Baker, whatever his name, they don't know one thing about him. And Charlie Kirk, another one. Any assassination to me, political assassination, is just sketch. It's not some lone guy involved. It's somebody who has a lot of money involved. It's not some like just poor disgruntled college kid who does this, Tyler Robinson. This is not with some trans lover. And Charlie Kirk talked about trans people in a way he didn't like. And so no, this is big money involved. Okay. This is big money, but listen to this. Don't listen to me, but listen to this.
That they tore up and paved over the crime scene.
This is weird. On the
So
many
quickly.
other.
I have had and asked that at least 10 times. And I said, I don't understand the exigency of why they did that.
Good word.
And here's my question to that. March your ass up to the school. Have you march your ass up to the school, or will you march your ass up to that school tomorrow and file a FOIA and say, hey, you're a public institution. I want the request and the plans that were made to tear that up and when those requests and plans happen. Because you're not going to request that, or you shouldn't request that overnight and have that done. That had to probably go through a budget request, had to be approved. There should be a timeline and paperwork for that. You should be able to get that through FOIA. And so do it. Make them tell us why that they tore that up before it was even cold. I want to know.
These are good points.
Because it came back on us. That we had some trap door and they're covering up the trap door and we had a guy hiding in there.
Okay, that's actually my next question. I didn't hear about there was somebody hiding in the trap door.
A gun was hiding or something.
Heard there was a trap door or something. Was there a trap door in a tunnel system?
No.
There was not.
No. So, school, why'd you tear it up? Why did you tear it up? What was the exigency to tear up something that still people would? Did you not think that through? Like, hey, we might want to put a hold on that. This might induce questions to us. And it didn't. Nobody went back and asked questions to the school or said, hey, well, let's do a FOIA and do some back digging on that. It's not protected under this evidentiary gag order. Now let's just blame the security team because that's the easy way. Go do the FOIA.
You know, I mean, back to the exit wound thing.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is fascinating stuff right here. I mean, a lot of good points made. Why did they tear up the crime scene the next day?
I mean, because we're talking about the tearing up of the crime scene and everybody's wanting them to find the bullet. I mean, if the bullet hit any bone at all, there is no bullet. It's just fragmentation.
Great point.
And
that was discussed already.
And if there was no exit wound in the autopsy, though.
Yes,
there should be. I mean, if there was no exit wound, then there should be fragmentation of the bullet would have fragmented into who knows how many pieces.
The doctor, and again, this is not a non-disclosure violation, but the doctor came out there and told us, and then they also told chief of staff. So the bullet came in and hit the vertebra, and so it came in and then tore up everything in the wound cavity, hit the vertebra, crushed it, shattered it, turned, crushed the second one, turned, kept going down all the way. I think they said C6.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, why not put that info out? Why not put it out?
Hang on, guys, I'm getting a call. Hello.
Please listen to this important message. Hello, this is Kelly with American Financial Relief, now servicing your area. Our records indicate you may qualify for up to $53,000 in hardship loan funds.
Oh, yeah, give it to me.
These funds can be used to pay off debt, manage household costs,
Yeah, give
or
it to me,
handle
girl.
personal needs. This program.
Anyway, back to this.
And then
why wouldn't they put that out?
And if do me a favor, don't make me do it. It's not my job. And so then it got to here, and you're exactly right. And then hit, I think, 6, and then fragged.
Fragged.
And so,
Is that the word?
explanation 101. What are you hiding? Yeah. It's like I'm sitting back here when people are saying we bombed him or there's that wound. I'm like, hey, if somebody would, from an official capacity, would just release that. And I don't see how that could jeopardize a fair trial for a guy. And or somebody call the doctor. Somebody just call him.
It's a lot of questions. A lot of questions that they hide from us, guys, and I get tired of it. I get so tired of them lying to us at all times. You guys notice that? It's all they freaking do is lie to us. Look at this. This is hilarious. My son Charlie, every morning, I have him make me an AI video, which is hilarious just because I get mad views off these little just stupid AI videos that I'm having him do for me now. Let's see. Is this it? No, it's I mean, but it's really cool. Hang on, here we go. Look at this. This is so
Hi
funny.
there.
You lost. Whoa! Ah! You gotta be kidding me. I mean, that's pretty incredible, isn't it? I mean, isn't that nuts, man? My dad was like, so did you have to do all that action? I'm like, no, it's AI. It still has my same sweatshirt from just a picture I took. So incredible. Wow. Yeah. Isn't that fun? My son just made that on the way to school. I mean, that's what's nuts about AI, man. He's able to make these things, you know, by the time we get to school, he's made me a new video. I mean, it's really pretty cool. This is something sad I have to share, dude. Amanda Bynes, man. We need freedom. Hold on. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Dude, save Amanda Bynes. That poor girl. I don't know if you've seen any of her stuff lately, but she is now starting to shed some light on this Dan Schneider situation, which I didn't know that he allegedly, where's the video at? Where he allegedly got her pregnant and she had an abortion. Ugh, this disgusts me. Hold on a second. I'm bringing it in. Give me about 1 to 2 seconds to do what I need to do. Poor Amanda Bynes, dude. We need to save this girl. Obviously, she's been through a lot. She looks a lot different than she did, but look at this video. She's basically confessing to it. The man I got pregnant with and had an abortion. Look at this. What a creep how he's in the hot tub with her and he's in his clothes.
Yes, I'm the executive producer and the head writer.
You actually wrote the words we're saying to each other right now.
Yeah. Yes, I wrote this whole conversation that we're having right now.
Since you're an executive producer.
Give me an IC. Can we have an IC before since you're the executive producer?
Ugh, what a disgust, dude. What adult man is in a hot tub with a what is wrong with people, dude?
And my special guest is the executive producer of the Amanda Show, Dan Schneider.
A jacuzzi?
Now, you're the executive producer of the show.
And they had to have the bubbles going. Dude, that guy, dude, he should have to have his hands above water by law, bro. God.
Right now?
Yes, I actually wrote this whole conversation that we're having right now.
I see. Now, since you're the executive producer of the show, can I have a raise?
No.
Okay. How about I play the spaghetti?
Nah.
No?
I'm kidding, I'll have some spaghetti.
Hooray!
Bring the spaghetti. All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Creepy. Hollywood is so creepy, man. Anyway, folks, I have to go pick up my daughter. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide in your grill space. I'm sorry, I can't end it on that note. And I won't, but it's like, God, man, what's wrong with the world? What's wrong with all these predators, man? Why do these men, why do they prey on these poor girls, man? It's like, what are we doing? We've seen all kinds of stuff in this hour, guys. We've seen space. K25 update. He is going to come see me very soon here, guys. I am just waiting for him. I'm trying to pull up this one last video. I'm not seeing her. Where is it? There we go. K25. Yeah, he's gonna be here soon. No worries. Silky Sweets, Miss Alive. See you next time, Sam. Silky Sweet, you can just rewind this and watch it back. And also, if you guys want to be, give the badges and stuff, I really appreciate that. I don't quite understand what the badges are. I need to get better at that. But I do. I appreciate you guys so much in the chat. Also, you guys are awesome. No worries. We did reveal a lot, though, on 3i Atlas, Silky Sweet. NASA released the latest pictures, which I'll just show you some of those real quick. It's fascinating stuff. NASA, if you guys are just tuning in, these are their pictures from their closest telescope. They're saying, it's still like 19 million miles away when people say, why aren't they better pictures? It's just very far away is what they're telling us. And if you're just now joining us, thank you. This has been Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide. We're just hitting the 3 mark. It is now 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. PST. And it is, I will tell family hello. Yes, please. Silky Sweet, do your thing. I appreciate all of you guys so much for being here. Just have a great day, great Wednesday. I will be back here tomorrow, this time again at, 10, or I'm sorry, 5, my brain's gone. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here. 97 people up in the mix. We're just about to hit that 100 people mark. Let's see what we can do with it. Come on. My name is Samson. This is Samson's World, and I have to tell you if you a boy or girl. I still love you, and I love everything you do. If you know why, I have to put it in shampoo. In my hair, got the nerve. Everything I'm gonna do is gonna be missionary. Yo, and maybe little doggy style. Samson is the one that's gonna take it on the mile. He's a marathon man, not just a sprinter. Everything I'm doing, man, is gonna be a winner. Yo, and I'm not just gonna be a winner. Everything I'm doing, I am not a winner. Yo, oh, everything I go. Come on, do the jump, so low. Everything on, and everything is hot. It's the Earl and the Earl in Samson's World. Man, love you guys. Love you guys. What time tomorrow? Excellent question. Hey, Sports Bro 1234. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow, guys, my show is every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I'm a little late. We're at the 99. Give me 100 in that live, guys. Make sure you're liking the feed. Make sure you're doing whatever, bump the badges if you can, guys. I appreciate all the support. That helps me to be able to feed my family and do this show. This was an excellent hour of power. I felt so good about it. I do have to go pick up my daughter. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Again, 3i Atlas, NASA dropped some stuff, but they mostly gaslighted us. They mostly just gaslit us, which was the shit they love to do, man. I'm so tired of NASA. I mean, do you guys believe that, yes, we would have had something sooner, but the shutdown, they blame it on. I'm shocked they didn't say it, but we're sorry, but it was the Democrats' fault. They shut down the country. It wasn't us. And it's so cute that you're into space. You like space too? That's cute. So does my son. And he's 5. I mean, they were patronizing us. It was so freaking patronizing, bro. Don't patronize me. I'm an adult, man. You think I can't tell when people are just lying? Yes, Kevin, thank you very much. I appreciate all you guys. J-Balls, all my my loyal patriots. Global patriots from wherever you're watching around the world. I just want to wish you light, love, health, safety, happiness, and laughter. Does anybody remember laughter anymore? Make sure you keep happiness and laughter in your life. Be good. Do the best you can. That's all you can do at the end of the day. And I'll be here for you guys every day as president of the world. As I've said, I think we need a global leader that represents the whole of the world. So when 3i Atlas visits, I will be the one brave enough to greet them and I'll give them like a time capsule of like what is planet Earth, and so you guys can help me decide that. But I love you guys. Have a great day. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world.
Can you freestyle rap at all? Not yet. Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?